Live. Yes, it is Friday, and man, Tuesday is gonna be our 1-year anniversary since getting married at Kicker, and Kayla is still with me. So it's good news for that. It's also good news. It's Friday. We get to hang out, and I'd say enter the giveaway, but that's Tuesdays. I love you guys, and let's have some fun tonight. We're about to hit 8,000 subscribers, if you can't count. Yeah, 7997. I got it nice and accurate. But let's see if we can hit 8,000 tonight. But without further ado, let's kick this intro off. And it's okay, Bobby. Disneyland, that's in your backyard. I'm sure you can make some of it. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes.
So we're kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
Can't believe Justin tapped out in Cookie Monster. He tapped. He definitely tapped. Man, Cedric, appreciate you, buddy. I see your messages. It's been insane. I think I got the first breath of fresh air today. We'll say that. I appreciate that you're here. See you guys in a minute.
Livin Loud with Andy.
Yeah, Justin tapped. He tapped. I don't know if it was from, just the pure bass, the mids and highs, but I gave him full tilt boogie of Cookie Monster, and yeah, he was like, that's enough. I'm good. I get it. I got it. Thank you for tuning in, Bubba. Appreciate you. And Mr. DIY. Man, it was just awesome to meet him, specifically because, YouTubers, some of them go to shows, some of them don't. And I think that was his very first like big show, other than local stuff. And just for that moment and to meet him in person was awesome. And to hang out with you guys as always. Appreciate you, Bubba. And I know there's going to be next year's Slamology, but where's that going to be? We'll find out soon. Appreciate you. Mike. Missed the whole show, but appreciate you, Andy. No, you didn't. We just started. I know you can't tell the difference between the beginning and the end, but yeah, we're good. We are ready to go full tilt boogie tonight. And yeah, you know what's cool? I noticed about over on this restream here, I can literally see how many of y'all are watching on Facebook and YouTube, so that's cool. I do like that. StreamYard, man, you got a couple, but I think you're a little bit behind on the restream here. Again, that's why we're switching. Appreciate you, Mike. What's going on, Tessa? Thank you for tuning in and hanging out with us. Hope you're doing well as well. Man, you know, you guys are awesome for always hanging out with me. You know, it's just Fridays, we get to have fun, talk about whatever, car audio questions, shenanigans, the whole nine. We get to do it all here. Dubby. Thank you for tuning in, Dubby. Appreciate you, Dubsters. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Thanks for hanging out, Matt. Gonna want to talk to you about making batteries after I recap my amp. Man, put new capacitors on amplifiers, I could just imagine. But usually those do go over time, no matter how well the amplifier is built. But, hey, I got you. Man, I have slowly been catching up on Facebook comments, Kicker Club, oh my god, I'm swimming under, I am sinking, and YouTube, I'm slowly catching up as well. It's just, I've been driving almost every day, day and night, no joke, and man, you know, I'm just happy that I had a few hours off today, and right back at it. Gotcha, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. And Brian Townsend, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. Would you look at that? Thank you, buddy. And it's Friday. Thank you, BT. Means the world. Appreciate you. And look at that. 10 new green team members. And, yeah, we're up to 120. I might have went up from then. I'm not too sure how quick that is. But either way, that is a lot of green team members. And speaking of which, I have it right now. You know what? I forgot to switch it. But we'll leave it as that. Because it will be only for green team members. I had to do some testing. If you type in emojis, the special emojis, they will come on the screen. They will come on the screen. Been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and you guys make it possible. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you, and thank you for being here. I know, and I would say, soon as Donnie knows, Slamology knows where it's going to be, you're probably going to hear it either right then or maybe just first here. Who knows? I know we're going to have Donnie Babb on the show, and we're going to talk about it in the future whenever that is ready. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate you, Tessa. Cedric, thank you for tuning in. How did William get a membership? I thought he was already on the green team. Man, Jeff Wallace, would you look at that? Should I get a 300 amp fuse or a 500? Well, you always want a fuse for the amount of wire that you have, how big it is, and the length, you know, because you don't want to run into that wire melting by too much current going through, and fuses are friends. They are friends, trust me. So whenever you got talking about, you know, with your alternator, high output alternator, I would at least fuse maybe 125% of what it can do. Just so that, you know, say if you get a couple high current ripples or something, or, you know, the batteries can't keep up and the amplifier is pulling the current from the alternator side and it starts to melt that fuse, you know, so I would at least go 125%. I've ran 250 amp fuses on a 320 amp alt. Now, are you getting all 300 amps? No. Only when the batteries are dead and you got that engine spinning pretty fast. But again, you know, whenever your batteries are dead constantly, you know, you're pulling 200, 250, almost 300 amps all the time. And what I ran into was just, I smell skunk outside. That is bad. Oh my God, you gotta love the neighbors. Anyway, no, it's actually really skunks. But still, I started to melt the fuse over time. It wasn't blowing it. So I would, with your 400 amp alternator, give or take what you got, I would at least go with a 450 amp fuse between the alternator and that front battery that you got, just to be on the safe side of things. Thank you for tuning in, Cedric. Appreciate you, sir. Let's see. If you guys are on Facebook, go share this out. We got 2 and 4 watching on Facebook. Please share this out. I need to get 8,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed already, please do it. Appreciate you. And thank you, Cedric. You're awesome, man. Bubba's saying hello to the crew. Dubby, Jeff, Eric, Kyle, Cedric, El Fuego, Mike, Double E, car audio enthusiast, and Uncle Bobby B. We can't forget about Uncle Bobby B. We can't.
Uncle Bobby B, baby. Uncle Bobby B.
Thank you for tuning in, Baba. And those are just a few of the names of the guys that are always tuning in, and they are awesome. Thank you, Bubba. Let's see. Okay, cool. So I'm getting this restream thing working out pretty good now. I'm starting to get the flow of things one step at a time. Baba for the win. Will. Thank you for hanging out, Will. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Sean Richard, how are you? Doing well, man. Doing well. Parents are getting a little bit more healthier. Business is running smooth. The guys are working great. The store we did last night wasn't too far away, but it took us 3.5 hours to do, which is on the longer side. So I'm a little tired, but now, 10 o'clock, that's why I like the streams late. So, this is the middle of the day for me. I'm ready to go, and I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well, man. I appreciate you tuning in with us tonight. Brody Man is here. I want to be on your intro. Man, did I give you I thought I gave you a demo of Cookie Monster because I got every person, unless maybe the GoPro acted up. I did lose a few people because the GoPro was acting up. Man, and that's why I went out literally and bought another GoPro on day 1 of Slamology at the end of it. Because I'm like, this one is acting up. I need a brand new one. I don't trust it. I need this. This is the intro footage. So if I lost your footage, man, I feel terrible. I really do. I hate to say it. There's always next year, but yes, that sucks. If you got a demo of Cookie Monster and you're not in the intro, man, that's terrible. I appreciate you so much, Brody, man. This guy is a little bass head, and he is just going full tilt boogie right out the gate. Thank you, Adam Norwood. We got $2 super chat. Where's it at here? It doesn't light him up green. Let's see if I can find him. Oh, nope. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Nope. I don't see it. Oh my goodness. It's a little delayed on this. That's pretty cool. It's working out faster on this end. Let's see. Adam, yeah, I got one and was on the show at Salam. Appreciate you, man. And that's why I do that, because, how cool is that? It's like everybody that goes to Slamology gets a demo of Cookie Monster. You're gonna be in it, man. You're gonna be in it. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for the $2 super chat, and appreciate you supporting the channel, man. We gotta throw the pennies out.
I got pennies.
Thank you again, Adam. Thank you so much, buddy. Basatronics, Base, I love you. Congratulations, 8,000. Thank you in advance, sir. We're almost there. 7,998 subscribers. Yes, I fixed that, Bubba. It's to the T. To every subscriber, bot or no bot, it is down to the T. Thank you, Basatronics. And again, thank you for coming on the show and being just an awesome person, man. And I appreciate that you're here tonight. Man, we got 40 people here. 8 on Facebook. Appreciate you guys all hanging out with me, and smash the like Dave always says. Come on, man. You know the deal.
Just hit the like.
Just hit the like. That's all you can do. I hope Dave's doing well. Blake, I just joined when the Friday was playing and my headphones were set way too loud. I mean, this song is pretty loud, and I set it with an O-scope, I think, or maybe, nope, I think I set this one by ear. Loud. I mean, it sounds good to me, you know? I thought the red light meant like boost or something like that. Either way, thank you, Blake, and turn down for what? Appreciate you, man. Look at that. The emojis are flying. Appreciate you, Eric, for hanging out with us tonight. You guys are awesome. And Garrick, hey, guys, I may be laying in a hospital bed, but I am here, Andy. Thank you, Garrick, and I appreciate you hanging out with us, regardless of where you're at, what you're doing, what's going on. It means the world, and I know I would be the same way. If I was at the hospital, I'd be like, what's up, guys? Kicker on Mass Chat. What's up, man? What's Aaron doing? Come on, Ernie. You know, because it's something that you make your day for, and I appreciate you guys for that. Let's see. Tron Magnum, I recommend Pittsburgh. Hey, I mean, it has its pros and cons. It really does. I mean, black and yellow, you got black and yellow fish, Wiz Khalifa, Wiz Fish. I mean, it kind of all goes hand in hand. Thank you, Eric. Would you look at that? Thank you, buddy. There it is. Would you look at that? Thank you.
Everybody is interested in this kicker in 2024.
Thank you, Eric. Friday, Andy, the fellas, and kicker life is good. Appreciate you, Eric. And, you know, when times are good, you gotta say, heck yeah, man. And thank you, Eric. I hope you're doing well. And appreciate you hanging out with us here and on the after party we do on Discord. And whatever have you, man. I just appreciate that you're in the scene. And thank you so much for supporting the channel. And we're almost there. 7,999 subscribers. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Thank you, Eric. Thank you, man. Appreciate ya. All right, cool. This is working good. I'm happy that everything is going full tilt boogie. And VC Jester, thank you so much for what you did for RVH's family. Means the world, alongside all you guys that donated and supported. Man, his wife is so happy, and man, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, big time. I just searched songs with 30 hertz bass on YouTube. You know, you can kind of get kind of close with just doing that because there are a lot of rebase songs on YouTube that people either illegally copyright and repost, you know, but I mean, hey, it's there. That and or, you know, just the artists themselves putting it on YouTube. And the thing with like rebase stuff, they do put like, hey, this is this frequency to this frequency, and I feel like it is searchable, so you can find some pretty good stuff on there. What I would suggest you do is once you find that song you like, go out and buy it, and or, you know, use a streaming software that is not compressed, because YouTube does compress. I wouldn't say below 40 hertz, but definitely above 40 hertz, it does compress, so you might be lacking a little bit here and there, and it depends what the deal is. But either way, thank you, VC. Appreciate you. We just hit 8,000 subscribers! Heck yeah! Thank you, VC. Appreciate you. You just got us right over, didn't you? Jalen Harris was the one that subscribed! Mr. 8,000! Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you. And we did it. We did it. I know it's not, you know, 100,000 subscribers, but it's like the live streams, what I do, and everything else, man, it is totally worth it. And that number means a lot more than something else. And I appreciate you guys that have been with me since day one. Been streaming almost 3 years now. You know, it's just, it's crazy. We are here still doing this stuff and talking about car audio. Thank you, everyone. We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. I'm going to start singing like Dora the Explorer next. Yeah, let's see. Scrolling down on the comments. Smash the like. Thank you, car audio enthusiast. I seen you were live earlier, but we were Netflixing. We got to get our Netflixing in when we can, man. Appreciate that you're hanging out with us. Oh, would you look at that? There's Dave. There he is. Just had surgery on my knee, but I'm doing well. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that you're doing well. My mom's just going over knee surgery too. I understand, and enjoy the relaxation while you can. Aside the pain, man. Man, I'm praying for you. I am. Thank you for tuning in, Dave. Joe Oregon just tipped $10 through Super Chat. Would you look at that? Where's it at? Yeah, it's slow on my end here. The Streamlabs is a little bit faster, but that's okay. It works. It works. Let's see. As soon as that comes up, I will throw that up. Where is it at? Let's see here. We got this here. Yeah, right there. Joe Oregon. Why isn't it coming up here? Should be. Let's see. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. How do you do that? There's some fancy stuff you can do. Okay, there's the speakers. Yeah, it's missing. It's missing. No. No. I don't know why I can't see that super chat, but I'll toss it up again on this side. Thank you, Joe Oregon. You know, I mean, that works. AK, love it. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And 8,000 subscribers. Would you just look at that? Would you look at that? Appreciate you guys, and thank you for supporting and celebration. Appreciate you, man. Big time. Big time. Let's see. That's weird how that didn't come up right away. That's very strange. Yeah, El Fuego's came up no problem. I don't know why. I got it right here just in case, you know, just how this thing works. Thank you, El Fuego. He's dropping a 10. I feel like that song needs a little bit more, I don't know, bass. Like it's just lacking a little bit. You know, I'm going to turn it up later. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just trying to get a little bit louder, but can you get louder doing that? I don't know. We're going to find out. Thank you so much, El Fuego. It's not Friday without Livin Loud with Andy, and all my friends are here. The community and hobby are awesome. See, there we go. Now it's working good. I don't know. Quirks and queries. It's live, folks. Thank you so much, El Fuego, and it is Friday with you guys. Whenever I don't go live, and I'm like walking streets, you know, it's like, that's fresh air, this is nice, but something is off. It's just not the same, man. And I love hanging out with you guys, and I'm glad you're able to hang out with me too. And we get to still do this stuff and have fun and learn along the way, and also have a little bit of shenanigans. But thank you, El Fuego. I hope you're doing better. And, man, can't wait to meet you in person, just like a lot of these people. It's going to be like, oh my God, it's El Fuego. It's El Fuego. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, you guys are awesome. Congratulations on that 8K. Thank you, Dave. Means the world. And 8,000 subscribers. You know, I hate comparing myself to other YouTubers because it's like I 95% do live streams. You know, it's a whole different thing. But the people that tune in, I see the numbers, I see who hangs out, I look at all the statistics, and I'm doing something right. And it wouldn't be what it is without you guys. Thank you so much, Dave. Love you too, buddy. Let's see. Uh-oh. 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 Awesome, Eric and Joe making it rain.
Make it rain.
Hit it, Michael.
Ready?
Peace. Thank you, Baba. Man, you know, I missed that. I don't know where 25 is, but they are definitely making it rain. Appreciate you again, Eric, Joe, and El Fuego, and BT, and I know I'm forgetting somebody else there. You know, and it's just, you guys are awesome. Oh, and what's his name? Joe Oregon. Can't forget you, man. Thank you guys just so much. Well, we already said Joe. Joe Oregon. He's tuned in before, man. I appreciate you guys. And there's a lot of names to remember. It's not easy doing this stuff. Definitely not. Thank you, Bubba, for making it rain. There he is. There he is. Almost 8,000 subscribers. We did it. We did it. Oh, man. Let's see. Where am I? There's so many comments. You guys are awesome, man. Kip, when Andy hits 9,000, I'll donate an old school kicker ant for him to give away for my own collection. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Thank you, Kip. That will be awesome. Now, I'm going to hold you to it. Man, to get something, that old school and coming from Kip, it's as good as it comes. And thank you, Kip. That's awesome, man. I know Ashley will be probably trying to bribe you for it before the giveaway starts. Hey, come on, man. You don't need to do all that. We know Ashley loves all his old school stuff. But thank you so much, Kip, for just doing that. And thank you for being here. Love you, buddy. And hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Kipster. See what every 1,000 subscribers, we got something to look forward to. Just like Kicker Club, man. It's like every 1,000. I don't care if it's 52 to 53. We're making a post. We're celebrating about it because what we do here, just Kicker and car audio and just living loud with Andy. It's all under one umbrella. And to have you guys alongside, I wouldn't ask for different guys, man. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Is this scrolling? That's not going to scroll. There we go. Looks like it's working. Okay. I see it. I don't know why that one didn't come up. That's so weird. Thank you so much, Matt. Appreciate you.
Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, just look at it. Just look at it. You got to look at it this way, okay? You just got to look at it. That's all you can do anymore.
That guy could not be any more right. You just got to look at it. Thank you, Matt. And as soon as we get to 800,000, man, that would be insane. We'd be almost big as Steve Mead, the biggest car audio YouTube channel out there. That's saying a lot. But you know what? I don't see myself slowing down doing this stuff. And with car audio, there's a lot of people out there that do need help. And that's why I do this every Tuesday and Friday, just to hopefully be there for when somebody has a question. Google, YouTube search can help a lot. And sometimes you might need that a little bit more of a one-on-one, like a live person sitting there, helping you, tech support, but for car audio support, Kicker support, and just one more venue. I'm happy to do that. And you guys make it happen. You guys keep the lights on. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you by tuning in and supporting everything. Thank you, man. Guys, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. Appreciate you, sir. It'll definitely be an old school amp. Would you look at that? Maybe an SI or the, there's XS. There's all different ones, man. Just from the beginning days with Kicker amplifiers. And, those have come a long way too. They started with speakers, closures, the separates, because whenever you'd buy it, it would be all together, that's why they're called separates. And, just that whole thing. It's like I could listen to the history of how they became who they are over and over, and there's still more things that I would learn. And that's just one thing with this stuff. And that's with car audio. It's a very, very deep iceberg, and there's tons of tunnels and things to learn about. And it just depends which tunnel you want to go down more, and it might lead you back to the same one. You'll be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm back here. Now what? And on to the next. It's truly awesome. Thank you, Kip. That is crazy he's doing that. That is crazy. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, Andy, it's you. Smile. You gotta remember to smile. That's me sometimes. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Garrick. I can't wait to be able to travel more than I do now. And I know that opportunity will open. I know it will. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that? Remember, everyone, Andy has an Amazon link. We all shop there. We support. That's not a bad idea. I know Cornut does that. He gets his milk delivered. He used to be the mailman, but he gets his milk delivered from my Amazon link. And, it helps. You can buy everything on Amazon. I know, Kayla, that's where half our money goes. Amazon Prime and etc. Thank you, Eric. And yes, the links are in the description of the videos here. And I appreciate you for that. Thank you, man. Hey, I'm not taking nothing from you. And it's just like, here you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Appreciate you. Do you have a score? Thank you for tuning in, Christian. A score. Like an SPL score? I got a few of those. Depends which build. Cookie Monster. The loudest I had Cookie Monster was a 151.5, and that was on a 10,000 watt Kicker Warhorse OG. And now I have it on two of the smaller war horses, wired up pretty high at 2 ohms each, clamping half the power, doing a 150.1, 150.3, but on like 2,200 watts. So then we got the quad box, that's doing a 150.6 on 3.5K, and a single L7X12, loudest I got it was 148.5, but that's with stock, interior panels. I've gotten louder with taking them out, but I wanted the comparison to be the same, plus Kayla likes her stock interior panels in the car, so there's always that. And with SPL and scores, you can always do things to make your car louder, and sometimes doing something might not always make it louder. I want to take this out. Oh man, how did I lose SPL? There's a reason. Physics, and that's the fun part about learning how to make your score better. But that's about all I got, Christian. Thank you for tuning in. SJC is here. What is up, man? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a while. Man, appreciate that you're here. Computer's running great. Now we're streaming with Restream with a little encoder. So now we're using all the graphics card instead of just the CPU browser like StreamYard uses. So it looks a lot better and should come out okay. Thank you, SJC. Okay, look, now that popped up. Or nope, that was the other one I lost. I'm just behind a little bit. Man, there's so many comments. You guys are awesome. You guys are literally awesome. Let's see. Did this come through? Okay, that one didn't come through, and I don't know why. For some reason, when it's just a super chat with nothing in it, it doesn't come up. It doesn't come up because I'm looking at Matt Ritchie's. Thank you, Matt Ritchie, for the $1.
Because we don't want you to blow it up. So turn the gain down, Andy.
I'll throw it up here. At least I got control of this. Nice and easy. Everything's on Streamlabs here. Thank you, Matt Ritchie. I appreciate you. That's weird. I mean, it's the whole switching from StreamYard to Restream here, and the way that I'm doing stuff and how it's collecting the comments. It's all manual, but that's strange. Either way, I got it here. We are good. Thank you, Matt Ritchie. Appreciate you. Let's see. Man, there's so many comments. Ashy, what's up? You want to hear some of the most killer bass from rock and roll? Scorpion, Still Loving You. An amazing produced song with the sickest headroom. It sounds familiar. Still Loving You. I've listened to a lot of SQ-oriented songs, or, you get that in the comment section. Try this or whatever. And that's the thing of, like, having a system. You'll find different songs that are really good on this one and maybe not so good on this one. And it all depends of how it's geared. If it's a quad box with a couple 6.5s, might not do the best on an SQ-oriented song. But then if you play some re-bass or Bass I Love You, and it's like, whoa, what is that? So music choice and the song itself is a big decision, just like everything. Of comparing woofers I was talking about in that short from just last Tuesday's show. There's so many variables with just everything. But, hey, song choice, it's got to sound good, but, maybe you like the lyrics, too. I'm more with just, does it sound good? Let's see. And we still got 9 people in Facebook watching. I can see that over here now. That is so cool that is over there. So, before I had no idea. It just told me, I had to do some math. I did want to show you guys something here since I do have this up on Kicker right now. Let me pull myself up over here. Can we pull this down here? Can we pull this over here? Okay, we're pretty good. Maybe I can go like, yep, that works. All right, now on kicker.com, and you go to the stuff section. I just happened to look at it. Right here, they got brand new Kicker LED signs. $27. But would you just look at that thing? It's the Kickin' Buckin' Bronco. It's got the little LED remote on it. I mean, I know it's simple, but I want one. I'm getting one. And, of course, they got a lot of stuff in the stuff section. I mean, it's named that for a reason. The stool chair is awesome. These little notebooks are awesome. I love them. It's got, like, half of my Kicking It with Andy just notes in here. And, license plate, everything. I call this the umbrella. It's not the umbrella. It looks like an umbrella, but it's for the car shade. And these toolkits right here, it's like Allen's keys, but it's got, other things, Phillips and a flathead, and but everything that kicker amps need. And I think that tool is amazing. And of course, you got the decals, marine stuff, the chairs, the banners, the koozies, the floor mats. These floor mats are nice. I got one underneath my feet. And the kicker bar stool, I never set it up. I have half of it over here. I use it as display, but either way, super cool. And these signs, I love the metal sign, man. That thing is killer. It's a little expensive, but it is on the front of my door, my YouTube studio. It's huge, like 2 feet by 2 feet. Awesome stuff the kicker makes. And thank you for just, here we go, up here. There we go, cool. Just for making that extra stuff, just to be able to rep the brand and just have some nice quality stuff too, man. It's awesome. Thank you, guys. Mr. Kicker, guys. And I think that would be a lot of Sandy, but, there's a few others involved as well. Where can I get copies of Car Audio PDF? Car Audio... What you talking about, Willis? Thanks for tuning in, 25. Appreciate you, buddy. In my opinion, breakers are perfectly fine as long as they're not auto resets. Yeah, with any kind of circuit breaker, from my understanding, is that every time that breaker, engages, it's not that, yes, the springs, the physical internal parts can get loose over time from moving, but then you also cause buildup between the connection points. Just like a light switch or a light bulb. A light bulb or a light switch, if it's left on all its life, it will make those 50,000 hours it claims on the box. But every time you turn that on and off, there's a small little spark in between that every time over and over, and it starts to build up. And you lose a little bit of your conductivity, of your connections. And that's what we strive to talk about, is having solid connections in car audio between your fuses, your batteries, your amplifiers, and adding connections of adding resistance in a line. So is that connection one itself, a higher resistance than a fuse? Maybe, I don't know. And then, that on-off connection problem over and over, every time you break it, you're causing a small little spark of connecting the circuits. And I think over time they can go bad. And I think that's why they get a bad rep. Can you use it? Absolutely, man. I have one in my studio here. It's a 300 amp, circuit breaker. And I use it just for testing different batteries, so I can go from one battery to the other one, on a quick switch. But for your daily system, is it super necessary? I don't think so. Now, not all fuse holders are made equal, because some just suck, you're untwisting them and putting it through, and you're like, oh man, I forgot to put this on, I gotta take it all apart. The kicker ones, or any other A&L fuse, I think that's mini A&L, but A&L type fuse, and they have the top section where you just pull off, put the fuse on, and they have the direct inputs. Those are the best ones. They do have lug style, and those work as well too, as long as you know how to lug. If you're lugging with a vice grip, stick with the direct input ones. You'll probably get a better connection than vice gripping. Trust me, I did it for years. Whenever you have a nice crimp set, then you can go with the lugs, and it's beautiful. Crimper or solder, that's another one. CCA versus OFC, which one's better? But I don't know. I'm not going to tell you don't run the, switchers, but, it's a little bit easier, figuring out what kind of fuse you would need, because a circuit breaker should act very similar to a fuse, but it's reusable. So it could be a nice little test, man, can I get away with a 200 amp fuse up front? And rather than going through fuse after fuse after fuse, you would simply hit the circuit breaker on that. And there's again, pros and cons with that, again, with everything that I said, but you kind of get what I'm saying there. Can it work? Sure. Is it ideal? Not the best situation. Thank you, Kip. Appreciate you, sir. Where can I? Okay, I already got that one. Come on. Who's on the switcher now? We don't got John back here yet. We will have John back here. SJC, check out some of Andy's merch. Would you look at that? Yes, we got 2 merch stores, but if you go to livinloudwithandy.com, everything is right there. Just scroll down. you'll see merch and the special merch. And this is where you get the special merch. I mean, I don't think I have this on the main one yet. It's on the special merch site where we got the little boom box. We got a little fancy stuff. And I will be coming out with some apparel. I think that's cool. You know, besides shirts. You know, we've already done the flip-flops and shorts, but I'm perfecting them. You know, I want you guys to like it too. Thank you so much, Cracker. Appreciate you, sir. Fuse breakers can wear and may not be reliable in a sense they can weld open. Ooh, I didn't even think of that, you know? Right, and just connection, you know? It's not a fuse where it's just kind of done, you know? The connection is lost. You could run into issues. I haven't messed with them enough, but coming from, you know, your house with your circuit breakers, do you want to be popping those off and on all the time? Maybe not. And, that's a little bit lower current compared to car audio. It's higher voltage, lower current. At the end of the day, current is the killer of power. So voltage does play a huge part into it, but in the beginning of things, yeah, current, man. And your car, you want to keep your car safe. You truly do. You don't want to go and buy another one of them. Let's see. Kyle, John, we got Chad up in here. Thank you for tuning in, Chad. We got John. Would you look at that? He's getting me ready. We're going to be switching again. It should be all the same from Streamlabs over to OBS Studio, which it's called SLOB, Slobs, Streamlab OBS. So it's the same thing, but we need to get John and other moderators in here for when we need them so we can highlight comments for, you know, Kicking It With Andy and stuff like that for the big one, for the big shows. We're getting it ready. We are getting it ready. Ashy, Tommy's getting a Warhorse 10K. Tommy's getting a Warhorse 10K. Tommy's getting a Warhorse 10K. Signed by the man himself. Can't wait. One of my grails. You know, so you're getting a Warhorse 10K, getting signed by Mr. Steve Irby. I am not jealous at all. Not at all. That's going to be awesome. You know, I'm looking for another reason to run the Warhorse 10K over here. And I'll get there eventually. I think it would be cool to bring that back. And maybe in Cookie Monster try that versus the new Warhorses. Who knows? Possibilities are endless. But with an L7X18 that can handle more power, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Plus, with the old school dual 2s, I can't wire as low, you know, and I could have a little bit of flexibility with the newer one, with the dual 2s or the dual 1s to do some testing. You know, I might need 2 different motors and basket, but still, that would be a cool test. Warhorse 10K, full tilt boogie, you know, 2 ohms versus 2 Warhorse 3.6Ks at 1 ohm and 1 ohm, and put them in the same box and see which one wins. I mean, I still think the Warhorse 10K might get it, just because you think about 10K versus 7.2K, but who knows, man. Those 3.6Ks are definitely not just 3,600 watts. They do about 5,500. So it should be relatively the same thing. But that's what I think about on the side and why I can't sleep at night. Thank you, Ashy. Appreciate you guys. All right, we are 41 minutes in. I forgot to set my timer. That's the only thing. I can't see what I'm doing on the time side of things here. All right, I know I am behind. I was behind on comments, so I'm going to go back on them, see what I've missed here. We got Stuart. Thank you for tuning in, Stuart. I'm going to send your code over tonight. I said, I poked you. I said, hey, is that you? We're going to send you that code, man, that 50% off discount code for, you know, Kicker and all that fun stuff. And I do have some fancy stuff now. It's actually working. So whenever we do the names, it's on the top of the screen there, all big like that. You can't miss it. One step at a time. Thank you for tuning in, man. Finally got one of my kids out of the house and into college today. Congratulations. And yes, happy back to school, parents. Bryson and Aaliyah just went back to school. It's great. It's a great day. And having a cocktail and kicking it with Andy and the green team. Thank you, Stuart. And, man, you know, tell the family, well, I guess, yeah, family, wife, tell them I said hi. Thank you for watching. Enjoy that cocktail, sir. Please enjoy it. Thank you for tuning in, and congratulations on winning the rigged contest. See, now it came up. The one with the no thing. It worked. I don't know. Unless, yeah, I'm going to see if I can try to menander this a little bit better. One step at a time, how we always do. Again, thank you, Matt. William, thank you for liking on Facebook. Appreciate you, sir. I do want to bring this up. I like having this over here. Okay, cool. I'll donate a 50-foot spool of kicker wire. Andy, would you look at that? And that is about $500. That is a lot of kicker wire, and it's quality stuff, man. It really is. And I think I bought 2 of them, and it worked for about 3 builds and then some. You know, just running wire, big 3, and what have you for different amplifiers. And it goes the distance, and it's quality stuff. And they make it a one-stop shop, so you can buy the Warhorse amplifiers, L7Xs, the Warhorse wire, the regular wire, the blue, the Marine. They got it all, man. And thank you, Garrick, for suggesting to donate that. You and Kip, you guys are awesome for that. And man, the lucky winners to those will be very happy. I know I would be. I never won a contest in my life, but who's counting? Thank you, Garrick. SJC Nirvana. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, SJC. Rocking YouTube. Car audio enthusiast is rocking YouTube with his content. And he is, man. He is out there just preaching the word of bass and helping people kind of understand on an easier level of just, hey, man, I'm talking to you. Listen to what I have to say. And this is how this stuff kind of works. Might not work exactly like it did for me, for you, but let me help you try to get there as close as I can with what I know. And that is, you know, really useful content. There's a lot of content out there. I see some other YouTubers popping up, and I'm looking at them like, okay, that's good stuff. And the other one, I'm like, nah. Really? Okay. I mean, I get it, but what am I learning here? I like to learn something and help people out, you know? Everyone wants the likes and the smashes and, you know, the views, and it's nice and all, but I don't know. I get a different feeling at night than maybe somebody else in their mind with what I do. It's like I feel like I'm putting something into it and I can see it coming back out, and it's like, wow, that is awesome. It's like baking a cake, man. You know, do you want to microwave it or do you want to bake it? You know, microwaver, yeah, that's microwaver. Microwave, that's quick. Baking a cake takes a while, but man, when it comes out, it is looking good. I don't know if you ever microwaved a cake. I wouldn't suggest it. I would not. LOL, it's over 9,000. I wouldn't say that fast. We don't have bots on this show. I mean, if we did, though, we could probably hit that 10K by tomorrow. Oh, look at that. It's a done deal. Sincere in my offer. Thank you, Kip. And, man, that's awesome. That is truly awesome. I know I can't get my hands on enough of kicker stuff, and I know there's other guys out there that feel the same. You know, or maybe other people that just, you know, they're just not into kicker yet. And to maybe win something like that, and they're like, wow, this is crazy. And this is from 25 years ago, 20 years ago, and this thing's still kicking, and this thing is awesome. All it takes is that spark to get into any brand and be the way a lot of people are with brands once they get hooked. You know, like that bite. Like I had the L712. I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. But then I got my hands on the Solo X over here behind me, and man, I got hooked. I'm like, this thing is awesome. This thing is loud. I like it. I love the look of it. Hook, line, and sinker. And that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. Thank you, Kipster. Let me take a sip of water here. I'm sweating. You know, I thought it was pretty cool in this room, but no, once these lights come on, man. Woo-wee. All right. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, let me know if you guys got any questions here. Okay, for some reason, the chat's not... Is it the comments that are coming up? Nope, that's good. That's good. And then I have this over here. Whoa! for some reason that was freezing. Okay, holy moly. There's lots of comments here. There's even more. You guys are insane. Holy. Okay, so those ones are gone. I can't go any further. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Garrick. You know, just doing this show, and it's got a little bit of pressure behind it, not gonna lie, but I felt like, man, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it to the best of my capabilities. Thank you, Garrick. Thank you, sir. All right, now my computer, my graphics card's glitching. I don't know what's going on here. I see things flickering. I see them flickering. And he has almost every one of those items. Oh, in the stuff section. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love the stuff. I do. I really do, man. You know, it's the one-offs. It's the collectible stuff. It's the usable stuff. That's not technically car audio or clothes. And, man, I don't know. I like trinkets. I do. I'm guilty. Oh, you know what? This is a lie. I never won an unmasked contest in my life. Why are you lying to him? Big dummy. Oh man, how about Derek and Rob and Parker on Unmasked? If you didn't watch that, go check it out on Kicker, YouTube, all those social media platforms. Just be able to get those guys together. You know, Parker, he has grown significantly in the past 3-4 years. I started following him about 13,000 subscribers in when he blew up a duel, you know, from Walmart. And I'm like, oh, look at this guy. He's nuts. That's what I thought. And look at him now. And he's learning. He's growing. The content's looking better. It's hard to do what he does. I will tell you that. You know, live streaming, yes, it's easier because it's not like I got to edit and do all this stuff and all this whatever. But I still do. And it's with the video stuff, you know, it's like, I got to think of an idea. I got to do this. I got to do that. What are people going to like? How am I going to do it? What equipment do I have? And there's a lot that happens in your mind of just doing that and processing that. So kudos to Parker and all the YouTube guys that post uploads all the time. You guys are awesome. Keep doing it because we want to watch it. We want to watch it. Thank you, Alpha Wago. Man, these comments are just... This is great. You guys are awesome. Let's see. It would be cool if I finally won. Ashy. Yeah, I think you won too, Ashy. Baba says, yes, sir. It was awesome securing those prototype amps and other assorted gear through our Kicker peeps. I know. I got 2 from you, Mr. Bob. 2 of the... SX amplifier prototypes. It's actually a 400.2, but it says 300.5. That's how you know it's a prototype. And it doesn't look like anything else. It's awesome, and I use them all the time, man. And I actually have one of them hooked up to the L7 over here, and I was going to get my tone generator going again to be playing at, but it was a free trial, so I will be paying for that eventually and have that going throughout the streams. It's just been impossible to catch up, and we're getting there. The next week here, I did want to let you guys know there will be no Kicking It With Andy. Well, I talked about it in the beginning of the show. That is our anniversary, our 1-year wedding anniversary. So take her out, enjoy the day, relax. That's the last thing I want to be telling Kayla. I got to get ready. I got to do that. So we're going to not be doing that. Tune in next Tuesday for Kicker Unmasked. And, of course, I'll be back probably next Friday after that. But I wanted to let you guys know first, you know. No Kicking It With Andy. I was going to do something, but between that and I almost forgot. Kayla told me today. She's like, hey, you know our anniversary is Tuesday, right? I'm like, yeah, I do that. Of course I knew that. And, Ernie, yeah, that's, yeah. I was already this close. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna bail because I got to take my mom to the doctors on Monday, take my dad to the doctors on Tuesday, take my mom to the doctors on Wednesday. I got to pick up my dad's medicine, take him out shopping tomorrow, like every day, and go to work Monday night, Wednesday night, like boom, 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 boom. I can do it. I'm good. I got this. And then it's like anniversary. Oh no, we're done. We're done. I'm not forcing it. And enjoy the day with Kayla She is the love of my life and my best friend. And life has never been the same without her, with her. You know, it just hasn't been the same since I met her. And it's going to be awesome just to celebrate that with her. And, you know, I'll miss you guys. I'll miss you guys. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Johnny Juicebox Johnny. No, not you, K5. Not you. Thank you, John. I appreciate that, man. 8,001 and counting. It's an honor to be able to say that. I know, again, I'll say it over and over. It's hard to compare, but being a strictly live streamer and to have 8,000 subscribers and everything else that I do on this channel, it's not about numbers, but we are celebrating. We definitely are. I woke up today, I'm like, oh, would you look at that? We're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit it. Yes. And right during the stream. Right during. Thank you, Johnny. I can't see Horsey. Where is that horsehead deviant? We in Pebbles Peeps. Thank you. There's Deviant. Would you look at that? You know, I can actually stream into Discord this way, too. It's like a chat. I can pull the chat from Discords and stuff. That would be cool. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. One thing at a time, Miguel. One thing at a time. Thank you, Deviant, for tuning in. I'm glad that you're here to celebrate the 8,000, and I'm just happy that you're here, man. I hope you're doing well, and take care, my friend. Let's see. Oh, would you look at that? He is in here. He is in here. There's horses. There are horses emojis. They're probably popping up on the screen. A year already, Andy. You're well, that's what Kayla's saying. Like, really? It seems like 3. It's been a year. Well, Tuesday. It will be a year. And that's nuts, man. That's nuts. It truly is. Time flies. Time goes fast. I will tell you that. I swear it was like literally like a month ago that we went to Slamology, and now summer's over and here we are. It goes fast when you're busy, you're having fun, you're living life. It goes by in a flash. Cornut got an MK up arcade, 1 up now, 2 Deviant. I know. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that 25? Just look at it. Thank you for tuning in, Gabriel Jackson. I appreciate you guys too for the comments on Facebook. I shared a little something. If you're friends with me on there, you've seen it. But either way, I appreciate all your solid comments. I just wanted to show like this. This is what it is being a YouTuber, you know, or anybody that's under the spotlight. The lights get bright, and it's hard to keep your composure and stuff. And it is what it is. I appreciate your solid, amazing comments. You included with a lot of other people on there. Thank you. Thank you. How well do you like the Kicker Street series, mids and highs? I'm hoping they have some good SQL. And I think SQL would be the definition of those. If you're comparing any kind of mid-driver to another, it's going to have that kicker sound. Like Steve Irby doesn't let something go out unless he absolutely loves it. And to have it, it's kind of hard to compare it to maybe like the QS of sound quality, you know, component setup. But if you're talking of just like a mid-range loudspeaker, something that is meant to amplify vocals and mid-range, very loud and not much power, but can handle more power than any coaxial component that they got, and do that well, is the idea of the Street series. And it just, I know they say cut through the bass. I don't know. I think it's just you can actually hear it over the bass, you know, of what you're supposed to hear with the vocals, because the bass is so loud. You know, your mids and highs, yes, they don't need to be as loud dB wise to compete with bass, but again, it's just you have so much bass, it's hard to compete with that. And you have something that is naturally louder, watt for watt, it's got more cone area, it's shaped differently, and it's meant to project certain frequencies more than just a wider range or whatever have you. So they do what they're supposed to do, and they sound good doing it. And they sound amazing when you pair them with like the Super Tweeter ST1 1.5s. They sound amazing. You get that whole range you're supposed to get, and then you add your subwoofer. There's your whole 20 to 20. You know, so they definitely work as a pair at like the component setups. Like you don't want to run the component setup without the tweeter. With the coaxial, you got everything together. Well, with the Street Series, you're going to want to run the Super Tweeter. You could run another tweeter, but you want to run the ones that can dip down a little bit lower, because then you might be sacrificing something. Or what you could also do, and I think that nobody really does it, and I want to try doing it, is running the ST7s or 9s with the Snowmen that Kicker has. The Snowmen, they got like the little like 3-inch speaker and the tweeter. I feel like that would be good for like a pair of 7 STs or a pair of 9s with a pair of Snowmen, because you know it'll give you that nice front stage, and then the STs are going to give you that mid-range that you're looking for those 140 150 dB builds, and it's going to be able to keep up fairly well and sound good. Absolutely, man. I love them. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, sir. Let's see. Scrolling. Deviant was here, man. Deviant has been here. He was looking at it. Same with EXO, been following him for years. Love Brucey. We all love Brucey. XO. Let's see. The chat finna be lit. It's finna be lit. I keep wanting to say gonna be lit. I'm sorry. Thanks for tuning in, man. Anniversary to the car audio couple of the century. Thank you, Jose. Kayla is awesome, man. She is, I want to say, the ideal car audio wife, you know, because there's people out there that tend not to enjoy our hobbies at all, you know, and she enjoys it. Well, she likes music, you know. When I met her, she always listened to music, you know. I'm like, wow, I didn't even know that about you. You always listen to music, so this kind of makes sense. So, you know, and I just like it a little bit louder, so it kind of worked. You know, and I met people before that, they just didn't like what I did. And that didn't work, obviously, you know. So, next, you know, the next bus. So I'm very happy and lucky to have found her, and she is awesome. She puts up with me, and she loves me. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'm easy. Thank you, SJC. I appreciate you, man. All right, cool. Silky Annie got married there. Yes, Silky. Yes. Oh, at Kicker. Yes, HQ, man. Aaron, the one who married me, also got married at Kicker. You know, he's like, hey, let's do this thing. Hey, Steve. Yep, cool. We're doing it. That's okay. Cool. Talk about the best venue spot ever. Thank you, Gabriel. Let's see. Okay, cool. What are we on here? We are on the hour mark. Cool. Good. Party time. Dilbeck almost got into a fight at the concert. Story is wild. I'm gonna have to listen about that on the after party. I'm going to be doing some water changes here for Wiz, too, because I lost his little water changer thing, you know, and I'm like, Kayla, where is it? Of course, Kayla knew where it was, you know. Talk about, that's just one of the other amazing skills. And so we're going to be doing that during the after party at some point here. I got to take care of Wiz, man. Got to take care of him. And I got to hear that story, Jake. I got to hear it. Maybe we get Deviant in the after party too, man. You know, I don't use Discord other than the after party, and that is it. And it is cool to have the other Discords. You know, I'm going there. Sore subject. We're going there. And you know, just to talk to people that's not Facebook. You know, and you have different group chats and sections and people that you might want to ask, and that's what's cool. We have a few of them. We got the 14.4. We got the 10.9. Man, we even got Juicebox Johnny's Discord, and of course my Discord, but I leave it literally just for the after party right after each one of my shows. We get to hang out, talk, maybe an hour, maybe 3. It depends what we do. And of course, that link is in the description here. I appreciate you guys. And I'm not going to keep you hanging all night. Kayla is definitely the MVP. She keeps everything in order. She does, man. When they say you marry your mother, they weren't lying. I'm a firm believer. I needed it. Thank you, Baba. And she truly is. Thank you, Baba. All right, cool. I think we are good. I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. Is there anything I wanted to talk about? No Kicking It with Andy Tuesday. Have an excellent weekend. I got some batteries to review. They're sitting over here. We got a Down for Sound 40, and we got the brand new LTO 6 amp hour prismatic cells that I need to start working on here. And might have some time here this week. We'll see. We'll see. But one step at a time. And otherwise, have an excellent weekend, guys. And stay living loud. That's all I'm going to say. I love how the speaker emojis just pop up on the side there. I love it. Thank you for tuning in, Brandon. You guys are awesome. And Eric, everybody, man. Let me see here. I got to go through this. Thank you, Brian Townsend. Oh, William donated. Oh, no, he was member for 10 months. Okay, I was going to say, Will would do that. He would do it, but he's been a Green Team member for 10 months. Jeff Wallace for 8. Adam Norwood, thank you for the $2 super chat. Eric H for the 20. Joe Organ for the 10. El Fuego for the 10. Matt Ritchie for the 5 and the $1. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you so much for just tuning in, hanging out, and supporting the channel. Deviant, would you look at that? The Kicker Street Series mids get loud and flat without the typical hunky mid-range sound that pro sound mid-ranges are notorious for. Right. And they're loud and they sound good doing it. And I feel like with Kicker back in the game of just the SPL, of just the loud, not the conventional, what's in your car, guy driving down the street systems or SQ, they are coming back swinging and they already know how to do it. And it's going to be awesome to see even more products come out. But I appreciate you guys. Good night and have an awesome weekend. And as always, stay living loud. I'll see you guys on the next one. BT!
Yeah, you turn down for what? Okay. Yeah,
Okay. So we kicking it with Andy, right? You know what that means. We living loud.
And thank you, Brian Townsend, for donating 10 memberships. We're going to do it. See you guys.
Livin Loud founded.
Would you look at that? Old school kicker amp out of my personal stash at 9K, signed if you like. You know they want that signature Kip. That would be Kip-olicious. And yes, 1 year anniversary, 8,000 subscribers. I love you guys. I love you guys. 10K he says now. Oh, SJC Sniper on the loose. No, he didn't. Cornet's not here. He's sleeping. SJC is